What's going on this morning? How are you? Woke up at 5:55 this morning. Weather here. Going to get some exercise. There's a lot on my mind. Seen some crazy like infomercial video skits yesterday talking about Nintendo, some sort of streaming service, and what was it? Maybe something to deal with Sony. 3 skits. Pretty interesting message on the skits there. Pretty interesting. So it's I don't want to go into it because it's a no-brainer for sure. It's an absolute no-brainer. It's positively, and I'm shooting on a different filter this morning too. It's my phone's camera filter. It's having problems focusing whenever I point it up at the clouds. It doesn't get the clouds. I got another device, but I'm not using it. This phone's getting pummeled. And we got the option with Nintendo. Some of the options that Nintendo has. Like Nintendo's all of them, like PlayStation, Xbox, Oculus, like the whole bunch, right? They're no different. They're all computers. It's no different. They're all the same. The cell phone's the same. Like you can play the Nintendo on a cell phone now. You can transfer the cell phone to the television. What do they call that? Screencasting or something. Now they're porting. And we got holographic projections coming right out of the screens now in the ports. It's pretty crazy. So it's I'll take a hit of a cigarette here. It's kind of chilly out here this morning too. I'd say the humidity right about now is around 62%. Temperature like at about the mid 50s. I don't know if you could hear the wind on the microphone coil. It's roughly about 4.5 knots. Just little sudden bursts and gusts. It got me thinking too that some of the shit that like you guys that are okay, I'll just use I'll demonize the fucking Sam Altman out there because he's the one in the media. Where's Alexander Wang at too? Let me demonize your ass too. Your little young billionaire ass. Because you're probably involved with a lot of shit Sam likes to do. You guys probably relate to one another. And boy, some of the shit that comes across my algorithm, it probably crosses right through your brains. At all the times too. But anyways, Wang and Altman. Some of the shit you're charging money for. Dude, I'm telling you right now, it's like you guys are paying $90,000 for a bag of nuts to work on airplanes. To literally screw a bolt together. 90 grand for a bag of nuts. Just to screw a bolt together. Like there's like over 100 nuts in the bag. You paid fucking $1,000 for per nut. That's fucking crazy. And it runs hand in hand with the shit that's in the computers and in the goddamn fucking video games. You guys are fucking putting surcharges on all this stuff. And it's so overpriced because nobody knows what it is. That's why you keep it secret. And not to mention, I seen a good video yesterday about a woman that quit her job. She was a doctor, and she quit her job, and her fucking friends and family threw a party for quitting. Thank you for quitting and not being an asshole anymore. Look at the knuckle on that tree. Holy hell, that tree's worth a lot of money. Cut that bitch open, make some nice tables. Yeah, that's pretty strange. All right, how do I get this out there? Just some of the what is it, premiums, some of the fees. Like what church? Like you got Alexander Wang, Sam Altman, you guys got life insurance policies. What does that look like? Does the insurance company even cover you? Because, well, dude, these guys they're like involved in death here. Like, here would be my question. You're a crazy ass fucking airplane pilot, and you're flying fucking 10,000 miles an hour. Huh? Where's your life insurance policy at? Because you're putting yourself in harm's way. And no insurance company's going to cover that, are they? That's like if you're a drug addict and you're in a drug program and you're receiving any Suboxone or methadone. The insurance company's not giving you a life insurance policy. Guaranteed. You're high risk for, what is that, overdosing. Yeah, you guys didn't study none of this, did you? Ain't that funny? Oh boy. Hey Luigi, feed your lawyers up. Feed them up. Get them moving. Where are you at right now, Luigi? If anybody here sends his patches through to him. He's here in PA. Where's he at? I think. He left New York. Is he here in PA, or do you have to go to like state? Or they have you like county jail in New York still? Excuse me. That was pretty reactionary. That little burst of energy out of the esophagus area and stomach. Now, hey, AI, let's change the subject a little bit. What causes the difference? Oh man, this smells like shit. What's the difference between a burp and a fart? What makes the burp come up out of your mouth? And what makes the fart come down out of your retractor beam down there where you have all the good things that are worth a lot of money to these guys called Alexander Wang, Sam Altman? They are charging so much money for a pile of shit. And these little, we'll just call it data for right now. Because I don't want to get out there in all the pig Latin terms that they use. Can you imagine saying that shit in Chinese? Or Japanese? With all that good data, it's worth a lot of money. What is the difference between burping and farting? Looks like I got you on remote control here, Mrs. Robin. Anyways, back to just bullshitting here. I wanted to get a drone, okay, a remote controllable drone here, and just fly it, because it's just like a video game. I've been discussing this with the walls in the house. The walls have ears, and fucking the walls have ways of extending themselves out to you today, and I can only imagine some of the shit going on. Hey girl, some of the shit going on. But anyways, it's not imagine, I already know what's going on. But I want to fly a drone. like a remote control drone. Oh boy, this guy's diesel fuel. I smell it. Whew. Water transfer text. Apply at 5os.com. Water transfer text. Alright. What the hell does that mean? We're pissing around with the water, huh? Pissing around with the water. And Wang and Altman charge big money for this data, pissing around with water. It's like, dude, you can't even get a life insurance policy. You sure you want to go down that path of fucking work? Well, this is how the sheep think, guys. Like all the individuals in the barns here, that's how they think. And now I have these guys that are on a different level of thinking. But how many of these guys that are in these levels of thinking are in the barns here? And they're, well, this guy doesn't have a life insurance policy, but is there a contract? Yeah, like for sale today. Sunday. It's your contract. Holy shit. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. Look at that purple color. Oh, don't you forget that color. Don't you forget that color. Yeah. Oh, what are they doing here? I'm ready to put in some water lines, I guess. I gotta fucking fart. Go to fart, go to burp. The sheep are in the barn here bad. I can hear them. Here's where we are. Here's where I'm at. Just to let you guys know, like I'm an honest dude. Honesty's the best policy. I heard from Elon Musk the other day. He's trying to be as honest as he can, isn't he, guys? Let's put him on a gradient here. Like, let's grade his stupidity like we're in court. Like, I'm going to pretend to be a judge. I'm going to pretend to be a judge. How stupid is he? Well, let's see, if you say perjury in court, I can put your ass in prison and fucking cut your head off. Especially if I'm in China. I don't even need that. Oh boy, my ears are heating up. The ears are getting hot. Trying to spin off to the other side over there, I guess. Dreamland. How you doing over there, guys? All right, let's pretend to be a judge. We're grading Elon Musk for stupidity. I don't know where the scale starts at for stupidity. Oh, I smell diesel fuel. That smells like off-road fuel, too. That's what's in that guy's can, too, off-road back here. Yeah, you can smell that. Here, you see what they're doing there this morning, my friend. Digging dirt. So, like, where does the scale for stupidity start at? Okay, we got a radio broadcast going on here, walkie-talkie. I wonder what channel these guys are on, what frequencies they're using. Did you hear it? Over and out, 10-4. Over and out, 10-4. But the scale of stupidity, where does this gradient begin at? Because yes, this is a real thing. Hey, make sure fucking you don't get scared of the freaking creatures running out of the woods here. Hello, any creatures up there? Hello, good morning. What the hell is that? I don't know if there's a creature up here or not. Anyways, good morning. If someone's here. It's pretty late. It was rainy last night, pretty cold. That's a tough night's sleep outside. Especially with no fire. No fire. Just sitting there sleeping. Whew, man. You gotta be pretty tired to fall your ass asleep here. Um. Anyways, we're back to this stupidity scale here. Good morning, trees. Good morning. How are you doing? Looks like you guys cleaned up in here on your own. Like you just hid all the shit that was on all the garbage on the ground here. I highly doubt someone come in here and picked up the trash. It was pretty bad over here with all the trash. Maybe someone did. You never know. You never know. Yeah, I would like to, but, you see these white flowers and shit? The smell of them might fucking give me some type of headache, so, and I don't take Claritin D or anything like that. See how easy it would be just to talk about stupidity, gradients of stupidity. Hey, there's the, what is it, Planet Fitness over there. And it sounds like they're digging over there too. What the hell's going on? There's a bunch of heavy equipment going. All right, forget about stupidity right now. This restaurant right here, it's called Chick-fil-A. They make their workers stand outside and hold a cell phone or a tablet instead of like the normal drive-thru you see at McDonald's and Burger King. In the freezing cold, they're just standing there. And especially here on this hillside, when that wind starts blowing, does it get cold? Chelsea, you see Chelsea down here, guys? No, this is critical. This is critical. There's Chelsea Clinton right there. So all I have to do is show you my neighborhood, and whoa, look what we got a fucking county away. Different commissioners. Different commissioners down there. And Chelsea's is like my best friend now. People are trying to interfere with my friendship with Chelsea. Stay away from our friendship. Talk about Chelsea Clinton. If you don't know who Chelsea Clinton is, I guess she's doing her job to remain freaking, what do they call you guys, secretive billionaires? Yeah. Funny shit. I got Trump's family too. There's the administration's there. Where's Obama's family? Oh, you guys are here. And I got, did anybody give me any remarks yesterday? From the you fucking retard. The fuck you gonna fucking listen to your fucking engine going down a hill like that for? Dude, that thing's sending out pressure bursts, dude. If that's hooked up the right way, dude, you could knock the lights out on these fucking street lights, for Christ's sakes. Somebody gonna turn a fucking sign into electrical signal with fucking decibel pressure there. That guy fucking sounds like he got a fucking jet engine fucking driving by. That's like 160 decibels, 180 decibels. Yeah, it'll blow the windows out of your fucking ass. You set that up right, change that to the electrical signal. Whoo-wee, baby. That's why I hang out with Chelsea. You hear what I'm talking about? Someone go to protect her. Someone go to protect her. But anyways, looks like a tornado's starting up here. We're getting a nice little strong cell up here. Strong cell. All right, where was I? I was talking about the workers that you just have to stand outside and like take your order outside. This is a pretty crazy area I live in. That's a tough one to stand at, especially in the winter. It gets cold here. And then you got the little valleys here. This is like the top of the mountain. It's a good place to do some sightseeing too around here. You get some gorgeous views. You know what proves that? These gorgeous views. Where's he at? No, what the hell you think you're doing? You think you're gonna hide from me? See, now this is a problem. My cell phone does not want to focus and magnify that about, what is that, about 2 kilometers, maybe 3 kilometers away. About 1.5 miles. 2 miles. That's a big white orb up there, huh? Hey, ghosts are here. Look at the fucking white orb. It's Ghost. Anyways. And, you know, let me go back to talking about drones. Let me talk about drones. Because in a drone, it's just like playing video games. When you have control of a drone and you're playing a video game, but we got to get away from that, huh, Palmer Lucky? That's why you have to go fully autonomous. And then when it gets fully autonomous, you can't have the enemy fucking hijack your cameras and your microphones and especially your GPS. So the computer's going to be running all this. And there's only one set of codes the computer's going to talk to. And do you see where the bullshit's at right now, people? Okay. This could go either way. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, I heard Afghanistan talk to Pakistan and fucking India in a way that I'd never expected after that country being 20 years of war. Like, kudos, will somebody keep that, like, let's propagate how Afghanistan reacted to Pakistan and India's war. And it's like everybody's like, dude, you're at war for 20 years, who the fuck are you to talk? Well, he has experience. That's who he is to fucking talk. And maybe he knows some shit you don't fucking know. And that goes for Israel, Russia, Ukraine, whoever else is down there fucking robbing Peter to pay fucking Paul. Maybe they know shit you don't know, and there's a very specific energy field that is taking place that will beat war. Oh, this is like the shit that the spooks want to hide. They call them spooks. The guys that, you know, they're pretend to be stupid but know everything. So what's the stupidity level there? And then the spooks think that they're going to stop this, you know, this Palmer Lucky guy shit. You know, it's automated, fully automated. And no one has access to this fucking computer but one fucking person. And it's going to get to the point where it's a computer chip. Go back to 2005, watch the movie Stealth. That's where we're at again. Stealth, 2005, just go watch Stealth. The computer is going to become so smart, so fast, and it's going to crunch the numbers and see that something's wrong and I ain't listening. And we want to sell this to other countries. Yeah, let's just get them out there, huh? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? You guys do the thinking there. You do the thinking. We're filming and being filmed at the same time here. This is Gitco on University Boulevard. $26.99, $69.99, no exchange for some of that freaking compressed air, huh? But I fluctuated throughout the spectrum here and created this little oscillation. Well, the price of fuel come down a little bit, huh? $3.39 there. Appears that the lights are pulsing. As you're driving down the road, them LED lights are fucking pulsing your face like, shut up, motherfucker, shut up, motherfucker, shut up, motherfucker. And it probably goes to the individual cell phones too. Different messages. You never know. Maybe that guy would know there because he's the cable guy. He's the electric guy. Oh shit, good morning, my friend. How are you?
Yeah,
Oh, we're talking about Palmer Luckey. You know who Palmer Luckey is? Didn't think so. Talk to you in the near future, my friend. Frequencies resonate, internal energy, neurologically developing.